Okay, today in the 5 series, we're looking at records that you may see in the record store and they're relatively cheap, but you don't pay that much attention to them because you may not know the artists and you pass them by. I'm going to say, don't pass these artists over. Here's 5 artists you may find in the record store for $3 to $5. I'm talking from a New York point of view, a New York state of mind. In your state, it may be different, but anyway, in my state, you see these records for relatively cheap. Laura Nyro, great songs, great songwriter, beguiling, enchanting, whimsical songs. She has an angelic voice and she does great projects, great albums, and she's a great writer. Check her out, Laura Nyro. Next up, Rare Earth, Psych Blues, very well-known group. I know I'm Losing You is their big song, I guess, but their albums are just solid psych garage bangers to me. They just always deliver, and you just see their records around, and it's just, look at that cover. Come on, man, enough said. Rare Earth. Hugh Masekela. The thing about Hugh, to me, is that the kind of Afro groove, Afro funk stuff that people like me get into, the rare and the obscurities, and pay quite a bit of money for. He covers all the bases in his music. He's a famous artist. He's a famous South African trumpeter slash musician. He put out a lot of records, and his records are great. And he goes from Afro groove to pop soul to Afro funk to straight up Afro beats. He just covers it all, and he's a great singer. He has a unique voice and one of the great trumpeters. He covers so many bases, and don't overlook him. Hugh Masekela, get involved. Marlena Shaw, the great Marlena Shaw. I feel like she's somewhat overshadowed by the Chaka Khans and your Minnie Ripertons and the big heavyweights of that era, of that scene. But Marlena Shaw is such an incredible singer, such an incredible artist, great jazz singer, but was more focused on the R&B. But the thing about her, she made great albums. That's the thing, she's not just a great artist, she makes great albums. This is a great album from beginning to end. What's this album called? Acting Up. And all of her projects, the projects that I have that she's been on, are amazing albums. So Marlena Shaw, don't overlook her. And you see him around for cheap. Michael Franks, pop jazz vocals. He has a unique voice, unique tone. It's smooth. It's like, it takes you to, like, you feel like you're in New York in the 70s, chilling at a coffee shop. And he's very smooth. He's very, very consistent. His albums are all kind of similar, but it's like your favorite tune over and over again. 5 that you should pick up.